Okay, Wednesday, July 6th, just following up on Tesla. This is a pretty tough market at the moment. But if you look at the opening price action, I still don't see this as the type of action that really wants to move up on the day. You had that, I mean, it's kind of crazy. You had the big shooter bar followed by a hammer bar. This should have been the bar here following on the uptrend that took out the kind of the overnight action to the lows, had the big hammer bar and started up, but then you get a shooter bar to the downside, inside bar, then we break that a little bit to the downside, and now we're heading up again. So we're kind of at break even overall on this trade. And I mean, if you get a big green bar heading up, that could be the start of starting higher, but it's very tricky here to see where it wants to go. I'm going to stick to the downside for now. And just see if we can take out those intraday lows. It's just the type of price action where it looks like after that big rally and you wanted to see follow through to the upside, you've had two opportunities to do it and you couldn't do it early. This seems to be holding as the high of the day at the moment. And if we could just kind of head down here and take out the low of the day, at that point the option should move up nicely and you can set a no risk trade to see if we get continuation to kind of take out all this range from yesterday. So it's tricky. I'm watching a lot of the other stocks that have similar kind of looks to them. So we'll see what happens. But the key here will be now if we can just get a nice bar heading down, to break these lows right here. That should then take out the low of the day. And then at that point, we could see, if it really wants to follow through much lower on the day. But again, this just is not the price action I typically look for, if I'm going to buy. So I just have to think we're heading down a little bit to start the morning eventually here, given this, it's slow, it's tricky. But again, I think I should get to a point where I can set up a no risk trade as we get to the lows of the day and then kind of see how much downside we might get from there for the rest of the day.